India has a population of 1.5, almost, billion, and it clearly needs to have a seat on the UN Security Council. And Seychelles, that's why Seychelles is supportive of that. There is a need for more balance in these international organizations. We'll be more representative of the weight that countries like India have in the world, and Africa has been absent. We don't have a seat on the permanent security group. That needs to change. We have 1.5 million population, the same size as India. So there is a clear need for change in these institutions so that we have more balance, there'll be better representation, and the world will be a better place, really, when this structure reflects more or better how we are right now.
But why a permanent seat for India on the Security Council?
India has a population of 1.5, almost, billion, and it clearly needs to have a seat on the UN Security Council. And Seychelles, that's why Seychelles is supportive of that. India has been very active in the United Nations. India contributes to peacekeeping. We see the role that it plays in the region as well in terms of maritime security. So it has also been a leader in the non-aligned movement. So having a representative of the non-aligned movement on the UN Security Council would help tremendously as well to create greater balance and to have a world which is more peaceful. The relationship is an excellent one. It started from the independence in 1976. So it was the foundation of the formal relationship, if you wish. But the origins begin from the beginning of Seychelles, really, and it has grown over the last 50 years into a very solid, stable relationship. It is a strategic partnership that we have between the two countries, and we are very happy that Prime Minister Modi has chosen to undertake a visit to Seychelles. Just Seychelles. He normally does a number of countries at the same time, but we are honored that he'll be here as our guest of honor to celebrate the Jubilee event of our independence and of the establishment of diplomatic relations. Yes, Seychelles is a sovereign country. It is independent, and we pride a lot on our strategic autonomy. Yes, we develop partnerships with many countries. We're friend to all and enemy to none. But when we choose to develop a partnership with a country, it doesn't mean that we are, competing for friendship. So our friendship is to all, and of course there are countries where we have a more special relationship, and India is one of them. But we develop relations with all countries that respect our sovereignty, our dignity, and our independence. The Indian Ocean has become a place where there is increasing competition for trade. We've also seen growing security risks as well. And
would you like to point them out?
Well, we have piracy that has hit us in particular. We see, events that happen in the region, like be it in the Strait of Hormuz or in the Gulf of Oman or in the Arabian Sea. Whenever there is an event that happens around the Indian Ocean, it does have an impact on Seychelles. Currently, we are having an increase of prices of goods, of fuel, and we've also been affected with our tourism, okay, which has dropped. If you compare the last 6 months with the previous, with the same period last year, it has dropped by 14% as we speak. Most of our tourists arrive via the Middle East airlines, Emirates, Qatar, and Etihad. So it has definitely impacted us. Even when piracy happened, it affected our trade, our tourism, and the price of commodities. So yes, these things happen. I suppose they affect all countries globally whenever there is an event as big as what has happened right now in the Middle East. It provides us with a valuable platform for us to engage with like-minded partners, and we have the opportunity, as most of us are island states, to benefit from the value that India brings to the table. And in terms of information sharing, in terms of training, exercise, capacity building, sharing of knowledge, and in various sectors, be it in the blue economy, in maritime security, in cyber security, AI. All these are various sectors which are integrated in the Colombo Conclave. We already have done quite a lot. We have an MOU that has been signed between two countries in the field of the blue economy. But perhaps what we could do is put in place a framework for cooperation which clearly identifies areas where we could work. Maritime security is one area where we have done a lot together from the very beginning, and it's part of the blue economy. So that provides us with a solid foundation, but there is much more that can be done in terms of scaling up on ocean governance, on the coastal surveillance, coastal management. We can also work on increasing investments in the blue economy. And trade as well. For instance, we could look at the signing of a comprehensive economic partnership agreement, which would provide Seychelles tuna exports with a large market into India. So there's more that can be done really. India has helped us tremendously. It's one of the few partners who has come to our help, and we are very thankful to India for that. It has helped us in terms of food security. It is also helping us with cement, which has also been lacking in the country, apart from other commodities that we require. So we are very thankful for India for the help that it has provided, and luckily Indigo did not cut its flights to Seychelles, so that has helped with the flow of tourists from your country. We are there's a lot of capital to gain from the visit of a leader to Seychelles, in particular of Prime Minister Modi, who's on his second state visit to Seychelles. We are expecting greater flows of tourists to the country to start with. Secondly, in India, in February, during the state visit, there was a joint vision, the Seychelles, that was adopted with a special package of support to Seychelles. We are working on the implementation of this. So his visit has helped us to accelerate the work in this regard, even before he arrives. And subsequently, it will give us additional motivation for us to do more in that direction. And there are a number of agreements which are going to be signed as well, which will add on to that. And this will cover various fields, not just maritime security, but new areas like space, cybersecurity, mutual legal assistance, to name a few.